What up everyone, it is Toshi and today we are going to be talking about Demon Slayer Volume 3 because I basically just finished this. Well, I finished it earlier today but I had work, as you guys know. So yeah, let's talk about it. So obviously it starts with Volume 2 ended, duh. Sorry, I'm kind of nervous, I don't know why. But yeah, so carries off with Volume 2 finished. We see Nezuko, Tanjiro, Tamayo and her assistant Yashiro, I believe that was his name, but I could be completely wrong. We see them continuing the battle with the two demons that we met in the last volume, and Tanjiro defeats his opponent sort of. I don't want to say no problem, but like Tanjiro defeats his opponent with a little bit of ease, and he makes it. You can see he's struggling, but he makes it look a little bit easier than it should be. We see Nezuko fighting the other demon. This is one of my favourite Nezuko scenes so far. She gets her leg blown off, right? And Tamayo injects her with this liquid and she states it'll boost your healing, but that's like all it'll do. Like, it won't make you stronger, faster. It'll just it'll make you heal quicker because the leg's been blown off. And then she kicks the fuck out of the demon that she was just fighting. And I like it because Tamayo states that, you know, the injection I gave her, it just boosted her healing. Like, it didn't make her faster, stronger, nothing. It just made her heal. Like, this strength that she's now found, this strength that she's using to defeat this demon is her own strength. Like, I haven't given this to her. This is her strength. So, character development for Nezuko, looking pretty cool, looking pretty good. And yeah, so those two demons are eventually defeated. But the one that Nezuko is fighting, so Tanjiro defeated the demon he was fighting against on his own. The demon that Nezuko was fighting was defeated through something I'm just going to call Muzan's curse. So basically, Tamayo tricks the demon into saying Kibutsuji, which is Muzan's second name, out loud. And then the demon appears to die in a massive, gross, fuck off way. Like, let me see if I can find the drawing, but it might take me a couple minutes, couple seconds even. Here we go. Yeah, found it straight away. So that's what I mean. So Tamayo tricks the demon into saying Kibutsuji, Muzan's last name, and she dies. It's like Muzan's curse, basically. Not really explained very well, so I might not understand it completely. But from this novel, I think it's basically where any demon that directly serves Kibutsuji, that directly serves him, can't say his name out loud or they die. I don't really know if that's how it works, but it basically, what Tamayo says is that fighting between demons is pointless because you can't deliver a fatal blow. Like, the only thing that can kill a demon is exposure to the sunlight or a katana from a demon slayer. But she states that Muzan, however, can disintegrate demon cells. So Muzan is the only demon out there that can physically kill another demon without exposing them to the sunlight or using a demon slayer's katana. Well, I mean, is it just a katana? Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? So, like, say a non-demon slayer picked up a demon slayer's katana and used it to cut off a demon's head, would they still die? I imagine so. Like, I imagine it doesn't matter who's wielding it, but, you know, I mean, that's different video. But then, you know, the battle's won. Tamayo and Yushiro then say that they're leaving the city because they can't hide their presence anymore. They need to get away. And they offer Tanjiro for them to take care of Nezuko, but he says no. She sort of silently refuses via like stares and like body language and stuff, but she doesn't say anything. But, you know, they both very clearly refuse, and Tanjiro states that they're never going to be split up again. So yeah, and we can understand that. And then we're introduced to Zenitsu, which like I said, I've only read volumes 1 to 3. I've never read this before or seen much of the anime. Well, I've seen the first season, but that was ages ago and I can't remember anything, so I might as well have not even watched it. We're introduced to Zenitsu, and he first appears as a massive nervous wreck. I mean, just like look at him, like, 1 minute. What's like a good way you can see how much? I mean, just look at this guy, right? Just look at this guy, right? Massive nervous wreck. So yeah, he seems very pitiful, very dramatic, very feminine, I guess. But no, not to say that women are like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying he seems like a very feminine man. He doesn't seem like Tanjiro. Like, he doesn't seem like he wants to fight and kill demons or that. He just seems scared and dramatic, and you get what I mean. But he ends up tagging along for the journey, or Tanjiro sort of ends up dragging him along. I don't really know. Like, it doesn't really matter. What matters is they're together. So yeah, Nezuko, Tanjiro, and Zenitsu all bump into two people in the forest, a man and a woman, who appear to be very afraid. The man states that the mansion right next to him is full of monsters, and one of them even kidnapped his brother. A couple seconds after that, a man comes running and jumps out of the window, falls, passes out, dies after talking to Tanjiro. And the boy states that, that man, that's not my brother, he was wearing an orange kimono. So Tanjiro decides to enter the mansion, shortly followed by Zenitsu and the boy and the boy and the woman, the boy and the girl, whatever. And then suddenly they hear a drum, and as they hear the drum, the room changes. So Tanjiro and the girl are separated from Zenitsu and the boy in separate rooms. So whenever they hear the drum, the rooms change. So like imagine if you just heard, and then like the room around you would like change. So that's basically the situation that Tanjiro and Zenitsu and the others are in. They then get faced with two demons. Well, they bump into a demon slayer who wears a boar, like a boar for like a mask. If you get like a boar's face is a mask. And he sort of reminds me of Kenpachi. He seems very strong, very intimidating, very reckless, very careless. Like, I think it quickly becomes clear that like all he cares about is just becoming stronger, gaining more power, killing more enemies, like Kenpachi. So yeah, you get what I mean. And he also wields double Nichiren swords, double swords, unlike Kenpachi. But let's start making comparisons between Demon Slayer and Bleach, because if I did, I could be here all fucking day. But yeah, so Tanjiro and Zenitsu are both faced with a demon. Zenitsu's demon is not as strong as the one that Tanjiro faces, but so basically the demon confronts Zenitsu and the boy that he's with, and Zenitsu out of fear passes out. And the boy thinks he's gonna die, he's begging like Zenitsu, like, wake up, help me, defend me, protect me. Zenitsu doesn't wake up. He passes out from fear. So he's a demon slayer that's so scared of a demon he passes out from fear. But here's the kick. He gets back up and he kills the demon with one strike. Thunderclap, whatever it was called. So I'm assuming thunder is his ability. But it's revealed that Zenitsu, when he's awake, is a massive nervous wreck, just filled with anxiety and, that type of stuff. But then when he passes out, when he's asleep, his powers become active. So he can only use his powers when he's asleep, which is very unique, very interesting, very cool. Something you do not see a lot at all. And I think a lot of potential for his ability. I want to see it a lot more. I think Zenitsu has a lot of potential as a character, and I would love to see more fights with him. Purely because it's just really interesting, like, he can't fight when he's awake, but he can fight when he's asleep. And he's not even like a little bit powerful when he's asleep. He's extremely fucking powerful when he's asleep. Like, he killed the demon that he was scared of in one strike. Just one. Tanjiro, on the other hand, his fight is a little bit different. He's fighting, so the two demons from the end of Volume 2 and the start of this volume that we thought were part of the 12 Kizuki, it was revealed that they weren't. However, the demon that Tanjiro fights in this is an ex-member of the 12 Kizuki. So he was a member, but Muzan stripped him of his number. Tanjiro wins the fight, obviously, and he ends up drawing out blood from the demon. So potential, cure for Nezuko, maybe, research and stuff like that. So that's good. We've got blood from an ex-12 Kizuki member. But yeah, no, one of the things I like about this now is he's defeated an ex-12 Kizuki member. So I like this because he's got the blood of a demon that was once very close to Muzan. So that could be a cure for Nezuko, even if it is there's always the actual 12 Kizuki. And I know he's no longer a member anymore, so he's probably not as strong as the actual 12 Kizuki. However, considering he's an ex-member, his strength must be somewhat comparable to theirs, and Tanjiro defeated him. So I'm not saying Tanjiro is as strong as the 12 Kizuki. We haven't even met them yet. We don't know how strong they are. But he's fought an ex-member and he did quite well. So, maybe there's hope against the 12 Kizuki. We don't know. But Tanjiro defeated an ex-member of the 12 Kizuki and drew its blood. So we might have a cure for Nezuko. And then the volume ends then with Tanjiro stepping outside, finding Zenitsu beaten, holding the box with Nezuko in it. And the man with the boar mask holding the two swords is directly above him. So we assume that the man in the boar mask beat up Zenitsu, and Zenitsu says to Tanjiro, I protected this because you said it was more important than your own life. So at the start of Volume 4, I'm assuming we're gonna see Tanjiro maybe fight the guy in the boar mask, but I don't know. Could be an interesting fight though. But yeah, I'm very interested in this guy with a boar mask because he reminds me of Kenpachi, Like, he's a demon slayer, so he's not a bad guy. At least we think, we hope anyway. At least I hope and I think. But, you know, he's like Kenpachi. Like, he seems like all he wants to do is kill people and get stronger, get faster, you know? He doesn't care. He hasn't got a goal or a mission. He just wants to be the strongest. And I like characters like that because it's always fun seeing them fight. Like, it's always really fun seeing characters like that fight. Don't get me wrong, characters like Zenitsu, Tanjiro, Nezuko, stuff like that, fun seeing them fight. But when you've got characters like Kenpachi and the guy in the ball mask in this, who only care about fighting and getting stronger, seeing them fight is a lot more fun because you're like this is literally what these guys live for. Like, they don't live to protect, they don't live to get rich, they live to fight, they live to get stronger. And that's what makes their fight so interesting and fun to watch, at least in my opinion. But yeah, that pretty much does it for today's video. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment and subscribe for future content. How do I feel about Demon Slayer Volume 3? Great. Volume 1 and 2 were also great. No complaints. I don't know, I feel like the characters could be a little bit more interesting, but the characters are pretty good anyway. Tanjiro's cool, Zenitsu's cool, Nezuko is my favourite so far. And the guy in the ball mask, I'm looking forward to finding out more about him. Hopefully we do get to find out more about him. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. This is Toshi, signing out.